Rush Duels are a Japan and Korea exclusive spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Designed to be a simplified version of the OCG. In Rush Duels, there are only 3 monster and spell/trap zones. Both players can perform any number of normal summons and draw back up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex will progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. The twist? We will be drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and will have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters. Join us as we learn how to play Rush Duels in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Today we'll have access to cards from the Maximum Ultra Evolution Pack. This set contains 2 new legend cards, Upstart Goblin, which allows you to draw 1 card but heals your opponent, and Tribute to the Doomed, that allows you to discard 1 card from your hand to destroy a monster. This set also contains cards that boost our current deck strategies, such as Dinosaurs, which gain access to Mech Therizoraptor, which can discard a dinosaur to draw a card, Upstart King Rex, which allows both players to draw and can recycle Upstart Goblin, Jurassic World, a field spell to buff dinosaurs, Miraculous Coevolution that sends a dinosaur from field to grave to special summon a powerful dinosaur from hand and increase its attack, Dinosaur Crush that if you control a powerful dinosaur allows you to discard a card to destroy a face down card, and Dynamic Pressure, a trap that weakens monsters. Other new support cards for our current decks are Scare Chair Massage that can discard a 0 attack monster to mill 2, and if one was a level 8 or lower dark monster allows you to add it to hand. Constructor Return, a trap that revives a powerful worm when one is destroyed, Music Princess's Twin Squall, that changes 2 attack position monsters to defense, and Angel Judge, spell and trap removal for fairies. We'll also gain access to our character specific cards. Since I have Yuga, I'll gain access to his new maximum monster, Super Magiflagship Magnum Overload, a 3500 attack monster that can burn the opponent while returning a monster from grave to hand, contribute itself to special summon 2 monsters from the hand or destroying a spell/trap, and can give up 1000 attack to attack each of the opponent's monsters once each and inflict piercing damage. Since I also have Sebastian, I'll also get Dahut Ahex, Mirror Ruler of the Chair, a 0 attack 2400 defense monster that can shuffle any number of 0 attack monsters from grave to deck to weaken an opposing monster while strengthening itself. Because I have Sushiko, I'll also get access to Agarabel, the Finest Sushi Fairy, a 2500 attack fairy that can send a fairy from hand to grave to buff a monster by 1000 for the turn. And because I have Arsena, I'll also get Constructor Demolition Worm Dracrush, a 2400 attack normal worm monster. Since Alex has Nail, he'll gain access to Seed Coltron Brusseln, a 2400 attack Cyburst monster that the turn it's summoned can mill 1 card, and if the card was a Cyburst monster, he can choose Cyburst monsters with 0 defense from the graveyard equal to the number of face-up monsters the opponent controls, and add them to hand. This set introduces 1 new 7's anime character and no other boss monsters to draft. Hunt brings with him Zeni Gabazals, a 2400 attack dinosaur that can put a card from hand to the bottom of deck in order to force both players to mill 2. If a monster was milled by this effect, it inflicts damage to the opponent equal to the number of monsters sent times 400. Finally, Hunt brings with him a new maximum monster, Great Imperial Dino Carriage Dynamics, a 3400 attack monster that can discard a monster to destroy 2 other monsters, cannot be destroyed in battle of level 7 or lower monsters, and cannot be destroyed by traps. Since I lost last week, I will be taking Hunt. Okay, so this is the first deck we're bringing to today's games. This is the Worm deck. Now, we've played Worms before. There are a few notable inclusions in this deck, but the core concept of the deck is to just get out big worms, have them be enormous, and then keep bringing them back over and over again. So, our first new card into the deck is Constructor Demolition Worm Dracrush. It's only a 2400 vanilla, but with our field spell, the Peaks of Blistopia, it will gain 400, so this card will be a 2800 attacker, and the fact it's a normal monster is really big for our other boss monster, Constructor Worm Bill Dragon, which as long as we have a face-up field spell on the field, can special summon worm-type normal monsters from the graveyard, so we can just keep bringing back Dracrush over and over again. So the other new inclusions to this deck, the first is Siesta Torero. This is because we don't really have enough worms to fill out the entire deck with just worms. I think the only other worm that's not in here at the moment is the middle piece of Worm Excavator, the Heavy Cavalry Draco, and the reason we're not playing too many of this is because we don't want to brick on it. So the other field spell we could have been using was the Snow-Capped Summit of Spectral Shangri-La, which does make our tribute monsters that require 2 tributes require 1 less tribute, which would have been more reason to include more copies of Worm Excavator. But we decided against it just because I think the extra 400 attack from Fleets of Blistopia is too good. Like having 2800 and 2900 respectively, that just seems insane. So the last new card that we're including here is Constructor Return, and this is a really cool card. So whenever a level 7 or higher Worm-type monster is destroyed by an attack, you can special summon a level 7 or higher Worm-type monster from your graveyard to the field face up, so we can just keep bringing back our boss monsters over and over again. Alright, this is the second deck we're bringing to today's game, so we're back on the chairs. So chairs did get some interesting new support. So for a starter, we have a new boss monster, which is our Dahat Ahez Mirror Ruler of the Chair. Now this card seems really cool. So we can shuffle any number of monsters 0 attack from our graveyard to the deck, and then another monster loses attack equal to the number of monsters returned times 300, and then we gain that difference. So we can simultaneously boost ourselves or weaken them. So if we get a lot of monsters in the graveyard, let's say 10 for example, we can weaken a monster by 3000 and then boost this monster by 3000, which just seems completely insane. So the other new big inclusion to the deck is Semi-Ruler the Dark Summoner. So by sending 1 card from our hand to the graveyard, we can special summon monsters with 0 attack from our hand, and 1 face, and then that card gains attack equal to its original defense. So we could cheat out Dahat Ahez using this effect, and it would then gain 2400. Then it could use this effect on top and get even bigger. So we're still on the original Dahat because it synergizes with everything else in the deck. We have gone on to the Sports Dragons combo, and this is because getting out monsters that we contribute summon to summon out our big guys, it just seems really important. We just need a way to be able to summon them, and in case we do end up bricking with having too many high level monsters or too many spells and traps, having these 1 card combos that can just get out our tribute monsters just seems really important. So that's another reason we have Soul of Death Reversal. This is another card that can get out just an extra monster just to tribute, and this works out really well with normal monsters, why we're on so many normal monsters, obviously all 0 attack. So another new inclusion is our Scare Chair Massage. So send 1 card with 0 attack from your hand to the graveyard, send until 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, then if a level 8 or lower dark monster is among the cards sent, add a level 8 or lower dark monster from your graveyard to your hand. So this is why we want to have a lot of level 8 or lower dark monsters, which is pretty much the entire deck. And then what we get to do then is take a level 8 or lower dark monster from our graveyard and put it in our hand, and our opponent gains the life points. So the idea is we bring back something that has 0 attack, like one of our Dahuts, and then our opponent doesn't get any life, which would be ideal, but worst case scenario, we might have to bring back Dragon's Upsetter or Semi-Ruler. So another new inclusion is Scare Chair Scale. So if you control no other monsters, place 2 monsters 0 attack from your graveyard to the bottom of your deck. Now this is kind of annoying because it's counterproductive with what we want to do with our Dahat Ahez, but the effect does kind of make up for it. So we get special summon level 5 or higher monster 0 attack from our graveyard to face up. So that means we can actually get back to one of our Dahuts from the graveyard, which seems really good. I'm not 100% sold on this because these cards on their own don't do a lot. They kind of need to combo with other cards, but we'll see how it goes. Spell and trap lineup's pretty straightforward. We are now on Sword and Shield. So this is a combat trick that will swap the attack and defense of one of our monsters and the attack and defense of one of our opponent's monsters when our monster is attacked. And as a little added bonus, can add Shield and Sword back from the graveyard to our hand. Obviously, our monsters have really good defense. A lot of Alex's monsters don't have really good defense, so the hope is that we can just use this to just win a few combat tricks. And then finally, we are on Collapse Chair. So last time when we built this deck, we were on a lot of kind of Wrath cards. We wanted lots of cards to just wipe the board, and that was kind of our general strategy to try and stay in the game. This time, we've cut it down a bit, and the main reason for this, and why we're only on 9 spells and traps, is that we want to just be able to summon 3 monsters each turn. There's very few ways that Alex should have to really get at our life points if we can just set 3 every turn until we get everything we need. So an example, that would be like Drag Ears or some sort of piercing or direct burn damage or lots of monster destruction. So as long as he doesn't get that, we shouldn't need to keep wrathing the board, but this card still seems really strong just to be able to destroy the whole board in case we need to get through, or if Alex builds some sort of unbreakable board that we just can't get through. Alright, this is the third and final deck we're bringing to today's games, Dinosaurs. Now, we love dinosaurs. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? So we got some really good support from this latest set. The most notable one, I believe, is going to be Jurassic World. This card gives all dinosaurs 300 attack and defense. And that might seem a bit, oh, it's only 300 attack and defense, but when that means that we can now attack over Alex's problem monsters, that could be really good, especially since Alex's cards tend to peak out around 27 with field spells. Obviously, he has a few 28s, but now with Jurassic World, we can contest that ourselves. So if we summon out Super King Rex, who's 25, goes up to 28, now Alex basically needs a Blue Eyes White Dragon to stand up to us. So we do have a Nyhmnim card in our Great Imperial Dino Carriage Dynamix, and we're only running one copy of the middle. Similar reason to the fact we're only running one copy of the middle in our Worm deck. That's, we don't really want to brick on this card, and playing this card does mean we're already up to 7 2-tribute monsters. If we do get this off, it would be pretty cool. It has the ability to pop 2 of our opponent's monsters each turn, which if Alex just bricks and doesn't manage to summon 3 monsters means we might get his life points, but other than that, it has the same problem with maximums, where they only get 1 attack each turn, which means actually killing your opponent can be a bit problematic sometimes. But the side pieces are still great. They're 1300 attackers, which is just a good number. Combined with Jurassic World becomes 16, which is not bad. It's not bad. Our new boss monster, Zeni-Gabatels, is a bit interesting. I don't expect to be using its effect too much, because it's effectively just a burn effect that also mills. Putting cards in the graveyard is usually quite bad. There's a lot of decks in this game that really want to have lots of monsters in the graveyard, especially specific types, so that's probably not the best thing that we could be doing. But just having a dinosaur monster that's 2400 that will go up to 27 on Jurassic World is good enough to include them, I think. We've also got Mech Therizoraptor, which is send a dinosaur monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw a card, just really good filtering. Not much really to say about this. Upstart King Rex, if your opponent has no cards in the hand, each player draws a card. Now, we're not running Upstart Goblins, the other part of the effect's redundant, but each player drawing a card is really good in Rush, because Alex most of the time is going to be drawing up to 5 anyway, so giving him an extra card doesn't really mean anything, but we'll still get to continue our plays. So if we draw out, let's say, a tribute monster or more tribute fodder to get our tribute monster out of our hand, we can just keep going and going and going. So our new spells and traps are also really interesting. So we have Miraculous Co-Evolution. We can send a dinosaur-type monster from our field to the graveyard. Just special summon level 5 or high dinosaur monster from our hand. Then the special summon monster gains attack into the original level, sorry, of the monster sent to the graveyard times 100. So that means we could cheat out something like a Zeni-Gabatels. It will get 300 from Jurassic World going up to 27. And then let's say we tributed a level 4 monster. It would then gain an additional 400, so now it can hit for 31, which just seems pretty decent. This card effectively is, if we're tributing a 2-tribute monster with this card, we can effectively treat this as another dinosaur that we're just tributing to summon it. So just another tribute fodder, but it also gives a boost, so I think this card's really cool. Dinosaur Crush is a bit of an interesting one. If we have a face at level 7 or high dinosaur, which we only have 7 of in the deck, we can send 1 card from our hand to the graveyard to destroy a face down card. So this card can destroy monsters or spells and traps. Which is the benefit, but it only can hit face down. So I'm not 100% sold on this card, but I have to see how it goes in the episode. Tribute to the Doom, this is our new legend. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, destroy 1 monster on the field. So it can be any monster, it can be face up, face down, it can be a maximum monster, it doesn't matter, we can just get rid of it, and that's why I think this card's just really good. And then Dynamic Pressure, this card seems really, really strong. So when an opponent's monster declares an attack, shuffle 3 dinosaur-type monsters from your graveyard into the deck. All face-up monsters on your field, all face-up monsters on your opponent's field lose 1000 attack until the end of the turn. So this should act as a combat trick to win us 1 combat, and then prevent Alex from attacking for the rest of the turn, because theoretically his monster should be too weak to get over whatever else we have. So this seems really good. Just a combat trick that also shuts off the battle phase just seems really strong. But after last week and Alex completely destroyed us, we're hoping that we can get some revenge. So wish me luck. All right.
Old favorite returns.
An old favorite. It's interesting. I don't know what you're gonna bring. You know. Of a guess. So you brought back dragons last week, and you already brought back Royal Rebels. So although obviously you could be talking about them, I assume you'll talk about something else that's cool. I want to say like
up, and you'll soon find out.
Alex, the half the fun is guessing. I'm gonna predict Pyro, because I don't know if you'd bring back Water yet. I think Water needs a bit more support before you'll bring it back. We'll see what you're on. Well, good luck, have fun.
Oh. Double punch. Hey, there we go.
Dreadful.
Well,
Okay.
Boom.
Well, you emptied your whole hand, so that's something. I am going to start by activating a field spell. The Peaks of Blistopia.
Oh, is this the worm deck?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just playing the field spell in a different deck, don't worry about it. Alright, well I guess we will start rocking. So I'm gonna summon out a 1900 beta. Constructor Warrior Shovelon. Then we're gonna summon out Worm Excavator, the Heavy Cavalry Draco L. But they won't be staying around for long, so we're going to tribute them both. For our Constructor Demolition Worm Drawcrush, which is a new one.
Oh boy, 2800.
We'll set a back row and go to battle.
I don't know if this deck's going to be able to deal with all that.
Oh, so, I mean, obviously it depends how you built your deck, but I know for a fact the Psychics have ways to get around this sort of shit. So, we'll see if you're playing them. I'll end my turn. I mean, for a start, you can get rid of my field spell with any number of cards, and you have the Psychic specific one that puts it at the top of the deck, just to be able to beat over something. You've got what was the... I can't remember what her name was, but the one you got like in set 1 or 2, which just boosts all your board based on how many monsters I've got out.
True.
That lets you get like 3,000 across the board. Not saying it's going to be easy. I remember before when you first picked up this deck was so complicated compared to everything else we had available.
Okay, I'm going to do this. So I can activate this.
Okay, so I guess your life point's
Get rid
lower.
of that. Return.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. I was reading a Muzi Performer and I was like, wait, why did my spell go away? And I realized you played a different card.
Oh man,
Oh, you know one of the cards I'm drawing this turn.
Yep.
And here it is. The next question becomes, what am I doing with the rest of this? I think I need to get cards out of my hand, I think just having all of this in my hand ain't gonna do any good. So I'm gonna normal summon out Siesta Torero, who's an honorable
Sure,
one.
why not? Freeze up.
When you put no summons monster to gain life points equal to the number of face-up psychic monsters on your field turns life. Okay, yeah, so just freeing up the space. I will then tribute it to summon out Constructor Battler Big Roller and then set a back row. So thanks to my field spell, he's actually got decent stats. Just go battle. I guess we will try and get in for big damage. And then we will slap a mystery card. Ooh, Elengul. And then pass the turn. I'm surprised there hasn't been enough psychics that you still have to run Elengul to make up the numbers.
I mean, it's just tribute fodder, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I would have thought there'd been just better tribute fodder at this point, I guess, but I haven't really looked at the psychic stuff. Obviously, I don't have it.
That. Flip
Boost
summon that.
to Miracle.
Activate Jampy up. Get out of 7-1.
Okay, can use its effect.
These 2,000, yeah. Activate Jampy start.
So you could gain 1,000 if you take Candy.
That one. Yeah, take Candy back to my hand. And activate Climax Finale.
Oh, Jesus, what's going on? Pay life points equal to the number of psychic monsters in your graveyard times 100. One face, so I'm just going to attack equal to the number of psychic monsters in your graveyard. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do Primus effect. Damn.
Well, you don't need it. Obviously, it would have been an extra bit of damage, but because of your Climax Finale, you don't need it. I will, however, activate my Constructor return and bring back Worm Dracrush. Okay. So we, I guess, will be... We'll normal summon out Constructor Warrior Shovelon. And then we're going to normal summon out Drillzard. Unfortunately, I have just misplayed because I forgot that I need to tribute summon this. So I'm going to tribute these two and play the middle part of Worm Excavator, the Heavy Cavalry Draco. And then we will normal summon a slightly weaker monster than we should have had out. And we'll set a back row. We will then go to battle. Just try and get over this because that is the biggest threat. Go over this. And then hit you with Constructor Soldier Drillzard. Now I know you've got a candy in hand, but you'd need tribute fodder anyway for some sort of comeback. Hey, it's candy. Nice. Graveyard. Cheat this out with just an extra 1500s. Yes, that beats over anything I've got. You're not low enough life points to use the effect, even though that'd probably be game ending if it was.
And oh man, what do I have to? They're both normals. She's going to go down to 25, so it doesn't matter which of the two big ones I destroy.
One of my boss monsters can bring back normal monsters from the graveyard. So if you did kill the normal, I technically could cheat it back depending on what I get.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do with this? Do I go into that? Is there a point? Could just do this. Nah, we're going to do this. We're going to summon out Piccolon, the Constructor Fairy. Activate its effect. Pitch a card to draw a card. Unfortunately, that is not what I was hoping for. I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll go battle. We will attempt to get over the very dangerous Esperade. Or Esperade. Doesn't matter, I suppose. We'll attack a back row. And there's a chance this is a low butt. We'll hit it. Right, let's see what you got. I felt confident the last two turns, but both turns you have managed to get out a massive guy and just beat over me.
Fortunately, all I can do is that, which is probably game.
Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament. Well, I suppose your defense shouldn't be able to be over 15. So I guess I do just... Because I literally can't play any cards in my hand right now. So I'll go battle. I will assume that this thing cannot be more than 1400 defense and attack it. And then I'm going to assume this is going to be game.
Yeah.
Oh, game one.
Okay.
Your deck, though, right? Obviously, you
in.
ended losing, but your deck is still so scary. Like, you managed to just pull out 4,000 attackers 2 turns back to back.
Oh.
Well, let's see what you can pull off this game.
That. I could pull off that.
Alright, well, I can do this. I'll tribute my left part of the excavator to summon out Constructor Battler Big Roller. Then I guess I think I'm just gonna set these and go to battle. We'll see what you got here. Oh, Romance Pick. I'm quite happy you didn't get to use the effect. Ooh. That's not ideal.
Yeah, 3 7 stars in my hand.
My hand was a bit of a brick, but has just sort of unbricked itself, so I think I'm actually pretty good to go here. No field spell, but obviously I don't really need it if you haven't got anything. Let's get in with Big Roller and Dra Crush. Big damage.
Nope, just drew another 7-star. Ah, fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was a shame. Well, good luck, buddy. Let's see what you have for me this time.
It's rock. Set. Womp. Womp.
Ooh, this is not what I wanted to see.
And womp.
I hate this dragon so much. He's the bane of my existence.
You love dragons.
Wait a minute. I have a pretty good hand.
Dragons are life.
Okay, I think this has to happen in a very specific way, and I don't think I get any real wiggle room, otherwise I risk it not working. So I'm going to set 2. Then I'm going to tribute them to summon Semi-Ruler the Dark Summoner. Okay, that's fine. I'm then going to activate his effect. By pitching a card, I can special summon from my from my hand, my Dahut Ahez, Mirror Ruler of the Chair, and then he gains attack equal to his defense. Then I can activate his effect, and I can shuffle. I guess we'll just do both. Back in. Send 1 level 7 higher. The graveyard. I mean, I'm blowing them both up. Needed them of destruction protection, so I guess that's fine. Then we'll go battle phase. I will attack over this with the old Semi-Ruler, and then Dahut Ahaz can attack over this. And now I have to end my turn with a 0 attack monster on the field.
Well, I'll start by activating Mountain.
Oh, not Mountain. No. I was able to fend them off because they were 2500s. I can't do anything if they're 27.
Set that. Normal summon.
No,
to the fire dragon.
No.
And unfortunately,
okay.
All I can do is destroy Dahut Hez.
Mate, I had a vision of you just dropping another draggy ass on me and me just dying. Okay, what do we do here? Oh my god, this is disgusting. Is that... No. Wow. Okay. I'm going to summon a card that you're familiar with. Dragon Setupper.
I'm sorry, what?
And Duel Chair. There is a method to the madness. We will then... Oh wait, no. Okay, that's fine. Oh, thank god I can take that back. Tribute these to summon out Fiendish Commander. Activate his effect. Pitch to summon the original Dahut Dark Ruler of the Chair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is it. Semi-Ruler. He's what makes the chairs good. We found it. Of course, I do have a 0 attack monster once again. All it takes is you summoning 1 big dragon, and I have to find another big output. I think literally, you play a 27, I have to draw something off the top to deal with it.
Just thinking what's gonna be... Yeah, let's do this.
Well, there's a way to get a 27. I guess Dragias might just be the best.
Yeah. Don't need that.
Okay, regular Dragias. That keeps cards in your hand. Ooh. Not using the effect. Don't forget to use Dragias' effect.
I almost did it. Almost did it.
Alright, that wipes my entire board. Oh, then I've got to find another. I've got to find such specific outs. I'm already down 2 semi-rulers, which means I can't just cheese that shit out again.
In before you get another semi-ruler in hand.
I mean, it's not possible, right? What's in my graveyard? Okay, I could do this. Alright, I'm going to normal summon out my Scare Chair Massage. Okay, probably cheating out another big dragon. Not a lot I can do about that. I will then activate Scare Chair Massage. We're going to pitch Dragon Setupper, which will let me put Semi-Ruler back in my hand. Is that what I want? Is there a reason to not take Semi-Ruler? Don't think so. We'll take Semi-Ruler. Alright, next,
That's a big
we
life
normal
game.
summon. Is this the wrong one? No other monsters in the field. Okay, that's what I've done wrong there. That's fine though. It doesn't actually change our plan. We tribute summon the Semi-Ruler. Activate his effect. Pitch to special summon everyone's favorite. Activate his effect.
Oops.
We will weaken this. We'll then go to battle. We can then attack over this little guy and attack over this little guy. Oh, okay. So we managed to out it again, but once again we end on a 0 attack monster on the board. Oh, this is such a good game. I'm having so much fun.
Fuck. This.
Can I see?
Activate his effect. Weaken that.
Okay.
Set. We'll get out.
Still on the Ancient Arise.
Ancient Arise. Activate its effect.
You're only 1,000 off lethal.
And get rid of that.
Wondering if that'll bite you. Depends what I draw. Because I can use Semi-Ruler's effect again next turn if I get something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I might not get anything, so it might be moot. Like me getting nothing right now. Oh, I'm 100 shy and I can't do anything because of it. Oh. What is the play? What is the play? Set. And set. I'm actually quite low on life points, so I'm going to put this guy in defense and then pass the turn.
Okay. Normal summon.
Oh, no.
Activate his effect.
Oh, that might be game, depending on what you take.
Might as well pitch that.
Yeah, this decision of what dragon you bring back could be huge.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that might be game. Oh, you still have to get out another monster, though. Which means it's not game yet. Oh, shuffling those back is so good as well.
Tribute summon using Justice Dragon. Activate the effect. Activate the effect.
Okay, do you have another summon?
Nope, unfortunately
okay.
not.
Oh, we get another turn. Oh, I was so sure I was dead there. Okay, what do I do? If you get... Oh, I need to get rid of Dragias, but then in doing so, I think I leave myself open to just death. Okay, I'm pretty sure. it's not gonna. Oh, but you're gonna get. There's no way you don't get a normal summon next turn. So if I don't do anything, I auto lose unless you like brick super hard. So I have to do something, even though the chances of it working are astronomically low. So we're gonna normal summon. Oh, there we go. It's just lagging a bit. We will normal summon Scare Chair Scale. Select other monsters. I can place 2 monsters, 0 attack from my graveyard on the bottom of my deck, which we're going to do. So I'm going to put back Dragon Setupper and Scare Chair Saber. Or it's not Setupper anymore, is it? It's like Sports Dragons. I'm not reading those. Then I can bring back from the graveyard my Dahut Ahez Mirror Ruler of Chairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it matters what I do, to be honest. I think I lose either way with this hand. So I also didn't account for Scare Chair Scale still being left on the board because I'm a dum-dum. Right, we'll set, and then I think we just have to end there. We'll see if our face down could somehow keep us in. It cannot.
And I will end it with the blue eyes white dragon.
Get ready to get punished by Karibo. Right, let's see. Ooh. Alright, I think I need to do stuff just to get shit out of my hand, otherwise I'm just going to lose. So I'm going to attribute these to summon out your boy. Then we will activate his effect, pitch this to summon this in defense, and then end.
Okay.
I think if I pass with 3 tribute monsters in hand, I just am begging to lose.
Set, boom.
Goes for that this time. Suppose I'm quite far away from defeating a Blue Eyes with my Dahut Ahez. I will summon Dwellchair Saber, set, and then set 3. Pass by 2.
Okay. Begin by blind firing into. Let's go with that one.
Ah, oh, you lucky git. You could not have hit a better card there.
Ooh. Slugger. Phoenix. Tribute them for a rise.
Okay.
Get a Dragonite. Activate.
Oh, it's 0 gears.
Go to battle. And
That's fine. Oh god, if you didn't hit that back row, you get punished so hard.
Oh.
Okay. God, your board is huge. Alright, we're going to normal summon out. Sports Dragon Pitcher, activate effect. Bring back Slugger. Tribute both. To summon out Semi-Ruler, the Dark Summoner. We will then... Can't do that. Do I just go for that? That seems bad. Right, we will normal summon out cat, set this. We'll then go to battle. Try and get rid of this. Ah, I can't tap a cat. Okay, that's fine. I'll end the turn here. Can only hope the hand is full of giant dragons that you can't summon. Oh, it's the boy. That goes Tenacity. You've activated my trap card. Collapsing chairs. Problem is, I think I might be a bit low to start fucking around right now. I don't think you're worth using, are you? I don't know, maybe you are. Or maybe you're discard fodder. Alright, I will summon Dwell Chair Massage. Activate his effect. I will pitch Dwell Chair Gear. Then I can return a card back to hand. So I've summoned that. I get one, so I can summon that. Tribute for that. Use the other card to get that out, which means I don't think it matters what I bring back at all. Unless something gives me a draw, which none of this will. Which means it really, really, really does not matter what I bring. So yeah, we'll take this. Then I normal summon cat. Activate cat. I can bring back a normal monster from the grave, so I'll bring back the Well Chest Saber in defense mode. I will then tribute the 2 attack position monsters, activate his effect to bring out my Dayu Ahez.
49 damage.
Yeah, so I could use his effect, because I can actually weaken any other monster on the field. So I could weaken my defense monster and boost him by 300 times the number of 0 attack monsters I shuffle back. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Which means I could get him an extra 39?
That's probably game then.
That's his game, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Weaken this one. Oh my god.
Wow, yeah.
Oh,
Christ, that's a...
Cheers!
That's a jammy effect pull.
Oh my god.
No creatures on board.
Plus, that when I was like, oh, it doesn't matter what I bring back, it absolutely mattered. I needed a monster to weaken, and if I weakened Semi-Ruler, I wouldn't have had enough damage. That's something to keep in mind for the future. Right, game 3. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Oh, not mountain again. Pitcher Tenacity. I assume they're going to turn into something a bit more scary. Ooh, 0 gear. So which one's this? Change the attack of one face-up level 8 or lower monster on your opponent's field to 0. And then this one can only attack monsters, just like most of the others. Okay. I have... You know when you technically have an out, but you don't really want to do the out because it's really bad? Well, we have to Hammer Crush. Pitching a second Hammer Crush. Then we just play all the cards we have. Just to trade. And I have an empty board, and it's your turn. Let's see if you can fuck me up. It's the slugger and the pitcher.
I can get out.
The fire dragon.
In for half your life.
The hope is your hand is full of big tribute monsters and that they get stuck there, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, we will look at our poopy hand and think long and hard about what we want to do. 1, 2, 3. It's nowhere near enough. I think I need to just get my hand empty, though, is kind of where I'm at. So I'll summon goat. I'll summon chair. We will tribute these to summon out your boy. It activates effect. Shuffle 3 back to weaken this. Set, go battle, and then just give him a little clap around the ear. Get out of here. Then it's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's this is unfortunate. Empty my hand.
What do you think my back row could be?
Yeah.
We've seen a bunch of different cards in my deck that it could be. Now, is it a bluff or is it not? Well, you can use as effect, I think. I mean, it won't do anything to me, but you get a card out of hand if you want to.
No, I can't use as effect, apparently. No valid targets, I'm assuming.
Oh, because I've already got 0. I guess that kind of sucks.
Oh well.
You've activated my trap card.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Well, I have an empty hand, though, so I have to now draw into stuff to beat you up with. Unfortunately, I did not. So that's still not going to do anything. We will normal summon the mighty Scare Chair Massage. I'm going to take its effect. And I'm going to pitch Babysitter Goat. Then I can return a card back to my hand. So I guess I'm going to bring back Cimo Ruler since he seems to be the boss monster of my deck at this point. Enjoy those life points.
Oh.
I'm going to tribute to summon him out. We're going to activate. We will pitch Shield and Sword to summon out Dohut. Set a back row, go battle, and then I will be taking my life points back, sir. And then it's your turn.
Well,
Phoenix Dragon. Ah, that card is so good, man. That's definitely one of your best cards. Well, I mean, worst case, you can bring back your guy that's 2 tributes, right? If your hand's super broke. Justice Dragon. And even that's just a worst case scenario, so there's always something you can do about the look of it.
Activate that. Pitch Dragonic.
Slayer.
Bring back Zero Gears.
The old Zero Gears. So you can make one of my guys have 0 attack at the cost of another big dragon. Ah, we're still on the Faith Bird. So that's going to weaken Semi-Ruler.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
We'll activate my trap card. Sword and Shield. And yeah, sure, why not? I'll take that back.
Oh, that's game because I fucking.
Well, I don't know how to break it to you, Alex, but I don't have a way to kill you. Or do I? No. 3. I can do a maximum of 3,900 to you this turn. Oh, wait. No, can I? With Sword and Shield? That'd be 4,400. Yeah, no, I can beat you. Just. Right, so we'll activate him. Pitch to summon this. Then activate Shield and Sword, which I think is... Yeah. Oh, that's interesting how that works like that.
What the fuck?
The chairs! Oh, got something. Lose takes of 1 dragon from grave at 100.
Not gonna weaken your dude enough. Yeah, fuck's sake.
Oh, the chairs! Alright, I take back everything bad I said about the chairs. In fact, it's not even the chairs, really. It was, it's all Semi-Ruler, isn't it? Semi-Ruler he just makes the chairs. Well, I guess, yeah, the, Sword and Shield and Swords also have improved this deck greatly from the last time we played it. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I really thought, like, as soon as I saw your dragons, I was like, I'm so fucked. In fact, I think this might be the first time your dragon deck has lost.
Yeah, I just
like it's been so
misplayed
dominant.
too much.
Well,
that fucking one dude.
have to make up for it in the next one, I guess. Game 3. All right, you know I'm on dinos.
Yeah. And I've got the Kung Fusic.
Kung Fusic. I like that name. Why don't we call? Why isn't it like just called that generically? That should just be its name.
Okay, let's.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
And good luck.
Paper. All right. Let's see what we start with. Jesus Christ. All right. Activate. Activate. So we have Jurassic World. Set 2 back row and pass.
Oh dear.
Hey man, rush giveth, rush taketh.
Yeah, my turn's not gonna be much better.
The thing is as well, for the first turn, all I would do is set up some sort of wall and let you break it. So as long as I don't die in this one turn, I'd probably be fine anyway. So I managed to empty most of my hand. Alright. So we're getting beaten up by a Brasaxophone, a Horn Wan Yu, and a Clubinet.
Yeah,
no tributes.
Set those, huh? Oh.
Okay, we have stuff. So we'll normal summon out Urbi. We will then summon out Upstart. Then I will tribute Upstart to summon out Megazowler. Then we're going to activate Miraculous Coevolution, sacrifice our Urbi to summon out Zeni Gabazows, set a back row, and then go to battle.
Okay, so I'm going to end with one creature.
Yeah, and take a load of life point damage, so I will take the lead in that regard. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Sogan.
Build spell off.
Nuncharat.
Nunch. Yeah, I don't like her. Although you have to get at least a
Set
little bit lucky.
to activate. Oh,
It's not wind.
Yeah. It's the only problem with running Masaki.
Yeah. I mean, how many normal wind warriors are there? There's like, what, 3, 4?
4, and I think there's a 5th coming up in a step, and he's like the last wind warrior.
Okay. So at least you'll get a little bit more consistency. I guess you'd have to sacrifice a little bit of power, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, we will normal summon TheDrAlex. We'll use his effect to discard a dino from hand. Which I guess will be this one. Draw a card. I guess. Hoping I draw something a little bit different to that. I suppose this is fine though. We will then activate Dinosaur Crush, discarding a card to pop on your back row. Then we will tribute summon to summon out a second Zinigabazals. Then I'm going to activate Dinosaur Crush. We're going to ditch this and then pop your last card. Then we'll get battle. We will smack in with our first Zinigabazals, and then smack in with our second.
500
Pass the turn.
life left. Okay. Well, horn one you.
Right.
Use her effect. Yes.
Good old saxophone.
Take back Masaki. Saxophone. Tribute.
Bassoon. It's a little bit weak.
Just double check that I don't have to discard any cards from hand to summon. So no. Alright. I can activate Twin Squall.
Ooh.
Change your dude's defense. Activate Avian Spell Strategy. Get rid of Jurassic World. Place a level 8. Yes.
Okay.
Put her back.
Yeah, none Charanet.
Ooh.
Then you could send it back to the graveyard if you wanted to gain a power boost. It depends if you want to draw it out or not. Because the power boost doesn't actually affect anything, does it?
No, because can only get rid of one of these guys, right?
Yeah, because defender wins if it's a tie.
Yeah, neither of us take any damage. Okay. Well, that's something.
Yeah, progress was made. Let's go back to attack. We will normal summon the mighty TheDrAlex. That to be his effect. Pitch a card, draw a card. We will then normal summon. We'll tribute both of these to play this. We'll set back row. And I think, oh yeah, this game, your life points are so low. So we'll just.
Is that 800? Yeah. Damn. Oh, close there.
Oh yeah. Just able to stick too many big boys, I think.
Alright, let's go first.
Okay.
Set. Normal. Summon.
Sakakaze. And clubbing it.
And
Subblefire.
Subblefire and end.
Really don't like that card. Oh, this kind of sucks.
Horrible way of getting rid of it, or no way of getting rid of it?
I have a horrible way to get rid of it. And it's also like a really not fun way. Alright, we're gonna activate Jurassic World. We're gonna then just, I think, set and set. And we're gonna take a chance. We're gonna take a chance here. We're gonna leave it on the board for a turn and hope that doesn't really shoot us in the foot.
Okay. Gonna normal summon.
Clubbernet and Flutomoho.
And then...
Can I just say, all of these other guys are like kung fu guys, and then Tomahawk just has an axe.
Hey, axe might be kung fu. I don't, you know?
It's like the axe gang from Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah. On you. Oh.
There goes the legend.
We'll activate one ensemble fire's effect. So you can't.
Yeah, it's probably a good move. We do get beaten up for a lot here. Right, alright, come on, 3 draws. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Ah, rats. How much can I commit to this stratagem? I can't. The problem is that no matter what I do, I can't deal with everything anyway. So I'm actually going to risk it one more time. So we're going to summon out Urbi. We're going to activate Tribute to the Doomed. Pitch to pop one of your guys. And then we're going to attack the weaker card. Get rid of your Horn 1U. Then we end.
Okay.
We are getting a bit low here. If I could have cleaned up your whole board, I think I would have done it. But I couldn't anyway, so I think this is fine.
Awesome. Activate Music Princess's Breath.
Okay. Let's bring back up from the grave.
Oh,
We're all a bit crap.
I thought I had a 6 in there. I guess we'll take Flute Tomahawk.
And either way, you can beat me to death with it.
Now what's set? 2 more back row. Activate the effect. Get rid of our spare Music Breath.
Yeah, it's probably a good one. Alright, we're not dead. Come on, 3 more draws, 3 more draws. Come on.
Oh, and Flute Tomahawk can't attack directly this turn because of breath. Yep.
Yeah. Poop. Poopy, poopy, poop. Okay. What we want to do is not happening, so...
Yeah.
Alright, we technically have a thing we can do, so we're going to have to just go for it. So we're going to summon out Great Imperial Dino Carriage Dynamics L.
Yep.
Then we are going to tribute it to summon Mega Zowler. Then we're going to activate Miraculous Co-Evolution and sacrifice it to summon out the middle section of Great Imperial Dino Carriage Dynamics. Then we're going to activate Dinosaur Crush, pitch this to pop one of your back row. Okay, that wouldn't have done anything here. Now we just have to hope that we can get over this without any interruption, which we did. Alright, we have a 22. It's not the biggest, but it's the best we got. Yeah, we were really hoping to draw out the third part of our maximum. But in 6 draws, we didn't see it.
Right. Brass saxophone.
Okay.
Which of you do I want on the field?
Well, can you get game? If you can summon out something that can beat over my guy, you'd only need not too much attack.
Yeah, so... There's too much risk involved with an Uncharon there, so it's got to be Tonfa.
How many have you got in the graveyard at the moment? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You already beat me.
Activate Trumpetonfa. Buff Digisoon.
So that's 7, 23. So you are 20, no, 16, 1,600 off game, I think.
Okay, wait, does she need... Yeah, okay. Then we'll do that. Same attack. Ah, damn. See, yeah, that's the problem with running Masaki. He just, if he was wind, Or if Nuncharonet's effect wasn't so bloody specific.
Yeah, but I think that's the point. They want you to play just a Wind Warrior deck. They don't want you mismatching it, because that effect is really strong if you could play that in just generic Warriors or generic Wind.
Yeah. Need that last Wind Warrior guy.
Okay, we have plays. We will normal summon the mighty Mechtherizoraptor, activate its effect, pitch upstart to draw a card. We will then normal summon out Celebrantosaurus, tribute both to summon out Super King, activate Super King, bring back Megazowler, and then I guess we'll activate our last Jurassic World. Yeah, we'll go straight to battle here. So we should be able to beat over this, depending on what your back row is. We should be able to beat over this.
No!
Okay. That might cause problems if you hit its effect. It's alright, you'll just hit another Masaki, I'm not worried.
Oh!
How many Masakis you
Go
got left?
around again!
There we go, we've hit it this time.
Does it weaken
So
attack and defense? Yes.
Yeah. It's got to be Super King, right?
Number of face-up wind attribute type monsters
Oh,
on
you
your
could
field
try and
by 500.
So yeah, you could weaken Megazowler by 500, put him down to 16, and then if you can get out like a 32, you could win off just that. Or you could weaken Super King Rex and just try and summon enough guys to beat over me. Super King Rex would go down to what, 23?
Yeah.
So you'd need like an ensemble. Or did you soon even, not ensemble?
Wait, what's 23 minus 5?
23
18.
minus 5 would be 18, yeah.
That's not big enough. So I've got to do Sowler. And... Oh...
Well, that's a shame. I was expecting something cooler.
Yeah, me too, but 2 7-stars in your hand.
Wow, that always sucks. Alright, well, we will summon out Dynamix, tribute to summon out Super King, use his effect to bring back Megazowler again, change to attack, so we'll set a back row, go battle, and we'll see what you've got. Okay, so negate an attack, then nothing, and then we get in. Alright, well our board is pretty goddamn strong. We are still only on 16 though, so if you can manage to get another guy that weakens, or just get a guy that can make someone enormous. Because your graveyard's pretty full now, so if you have any of those cards, any of your, what's it called? Trumpetonfers.
Yeah, the only trouble is I can't... 23. It's got to be her. Womp, womp. Squall.
So that means you can get a massive boost off of my 2 defense. That'll be what, 16?
Activate.
That's game. And assuming my face down doesn't stop you.
Yeah, that's 1900, isn't it?
You do have a face down.
Ah, damn it.
Now, I'm pretty sure that means I win on the crackback, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for you, great for me.
So that's only 900.
Well, just go to battle here. I have a game on board. Unless you have some sort of weird hand trick.
Karibo!
Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Sometimes in Rush Duel, it literally feels like get out guy with big attack and that's it. And sometimes it feels like that in regular Yu-Gi-Oh as well. But like a lot of the decks I have trouble with yours are like the dragons and the royal rebels, which is like I summon like a 3,200 attack monster, just out it, or like I'll summon a 2,800 attack monster, just out it. And I feel like because of Jurassic World, I now have that capability as well, where I can just say, yeah, I've got two 2,800s, out them. That's now your job.
Yeah. Which Kung music doesn't really do, I
Well,
guess.
so you have the
If I,
tools to
if,
do
yeah.
it, but you have to spin so many plates to make it work. It's like I've got to fill up my graveyard, then I've got to make sure I've got the right tribute monster out, and then I've got to have this guy's effect go off, which has to hit a wind warrior. Then I can weaken your guy. Then this guy's effect needs to go off, which means again I have to have a massive graveyard, and then I can boost one of my guys. And then if you've got back row, I then need to also get out Ensemble Fighter, have a card in my hand to be able to discard to use its effect to stop your back row from working. And it's like you have all the pieces you need, but you have to work really, really hard to get them all to fit into place.
Yeah.
Whereas I have to put down a field spell and then tribute two monsters, and then I'm good to go. It's an interesting one though. I do think your Wind Warrior deck is really, really strong, and it has it almost has the capability to beat any other deck, right? It can do it. It just has to work really hard and have a little bit of luck to get there.
Oh, gotta work on my plate spinning, I guess.
But yeah, GG, buddy.
Yeah, GG.